Okay, Chloe, I'm going to make you a quick video of some things I want you to remember before your test. Let's see how this goes. Maybe I should be like Khan Academy and talk very, very, very slow and make you pause the video. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I think there's three, oh God, things to remember. Okay. One, I want you to remember, because there's a few times this happened, always check your work and check that you're distributing the term to both things. So there's a few times where I think you were just working really fast, and like let's say we had -3. When you distribute the -3, remember we're doing -3 times x, and we're doing -3 times +2, which would be -6, right? So always check your work and make sure that you're distributing to both terms in the parentheses. And if we had something like just a negative sign, and we had like -2x minus 3, something like this, right? We're distributing this like -1 pretty much to both terms. So -1 times -2x is +2x. -1 times -3 is +3. So just remember, check your work and check that when you distribute, it's going to both terms in the parentheses. Okay, the second thing I want you to remember. Okay. It has to do with combining like terms. So a few times you multiplied, but remember when we combine like terms, all we are doing is addition or subtraction. We are not multiplying. Do not multiply, okay? That's bad. So if we had something like -2 goes to x and +3, and then we had like +3 to let's just do 2x and -1. Okay, so like we distribute to both terms. So we have -2x minus 6, and then when we distribute this 3, we go to both terms. We have a +6x minus 3. Okay, here we are. Now our next step is combine like terms. If we combine this -2x and this 6x, remember, do not multiply. We are either adding or subtracting. So if we have 6x minus 2x, if you want to pause this video and figure it out, Khan Academy style, but that's going to be 4x, right? So we add or subtract the terms. We're not doing 6 times 2. We're not going to get -12, okay? We're doing 6x minus 2x, which is equal to 4x. Then we do the -6 and the -3. -6 minus 3 is -9. So our final thing is 4x minus 9. Okay? So remember, when we combine like terms, we are adding or subtracting. Okay? The only time we ever really multiply, right, is when we have parentheses and we distribute to terms. That's when we multiply. When we are combining terms, like when we combine terms and we get to some place like this, remember, 6x and -3x, we're not going to multiply them. We are going to do 6x minus 3x, which would equal 3x, okay? Remember that. I'm trying to think. There was one more point I wanted to make. We did remember to distribute to both terms. We did, when we combine like terms, we're adding or subtracting. Oh, yes. The other thing I want you to remember, the third thing is when we distribute something like, let's look at this, like 2 times x plus 3, and then if we have something like -4 times 2x minus 1, something like this, right? Okay. Remember, when we distribute this -4, we are taking the negative with it. So we're doing -4 times 2x, which would be -8x, -4 times -1, which would be +4, okay? We do not, when we then do this side over here, which would be 2x plus 6, right? We do not write another negative. We don't bring this negative down, okay? That doesn't happen. We already accounted for the negative sign when we distributed, okay? I don't want you to rewrite that negative, okay? All you have to do is distribute the negative with the 4 or whatever other number it's coming with. And then whatever you get is what you write. So then we would combine the 2x minus 8x, right? And again, when we combine 2x minus 8x, we're not multiplying. We're doing 2x minus 8x, which would then be, oh my gosh, math, negative 6x, right? Okay, so I hope that helps. Remember, if we have something like this, I'm just doing the same thing. And we had negative 5x plus 2, something like that. Remember, the negative goes with the 5. We are taking the negative with us, okay? So when we do negative 5 times x, it's negative 5x. Negative 5 times positive 2 is negative 10. We do not rewrite the negative. So I would, if I were you on your test, I would circle the negative with the number so that you remember, I'm accounting for the negative. I'm already using this negative sign. So that way you don't write a negative twice. We don't want to do negative minus 5x, okay? Don't rewrite the negative. Take the negative with you, okay? And then when we do this side, we do 3x plus 9, okay? You see that? There's no second negative here because we already accounted for the negative. We have to take the negative to both terms, and then now we combine 3x minus 5x. It's not going to be negative 15x. We're not multiplying. We're adding and subtracting when we combine like terms. So 3x plus negative 5x is negative 2x. 9 minus 10 is negative 1. Okay? I hope that's helpful. Good luck on your test. If you have any other questions tonight, let me know. Let me know how it goes.